Well, turning overseas now, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will address the UN Security Council for the first time today. It will be a meeting likely focusing on what appears to be deliberate killings of civilians at the hands of Russian troops, what some are calling genocide. Fox 5's Regan Medji is at the United Nations with the very latest for us this morning.
Well, Dan, President Zelenskyy is expected to speak virtually to the UN Security Council, mainly about the recent discovery of hundreds of civilians in Ukraine in towns that had been occupied by Russian forces.
The images are unimaginable. On the outskirts of the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv, videos and photographs show charred remains of buildings, livelihoods, and more than 400 bodies of civilians, some with their hands tied behind their backs. It's an area recently retaken from Russian troops. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy visited the area believing this is the work of Russian forces.
These are war crimes, and they will be recognized by the world as genocide. We know of thousands of people killed and tortured, with severed limbs, raped women, murdered children. This is a genocide.
Which is why President Zelenskyy is speaking out today, addressing the UN Security Council. At the same time, Russia's UN ambassador is painting a far different picture, accusing Ukraine and the West of staging and blaming Russian troops, even showing video footage at a news conference of Ukrainian soldiers walking in one of the towns with, quote, no dead bodies in the streets, calling the images of bodies lying in the streets, quote, a crude forgery. Not a single local person suffered from any violent action. But many in the world see it differently.
This will not remain without consequences. Russia will have to pay a price for this.
Global outrage is only growing, and more urgent calls for further investigation into war crimes and placing more sanctions on Russia. President Biden also addressing the atrocities in Ukraine.
No, I think it is a war crime. We have to gather all the detail so this can be have a war crime trial. This guy is brutal.
And Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will also be talking to the Security Council about his fear that the death toll could actually be higher. And on the other hand, the Russian ambassador to the UN will also be showing factual evidence that the images we're all seeing are indeed fake. We're live outside the UN. Regan Medji, good day, New York. Dan, back to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Regan. Thank you very much.